A judge has ruled violent teens being held at the Bridge City Youth Center and other facilities across the state can actually be moved to Angola. The federal judge said in a ruling last night the state's plan does not violate any federal laws. But as Sam Winstrom explains, the judge does admit the idea of putting teens at Angola is disturbing, but the lesser of two evils.
A federal judge called Louisiana's plan to move around 24 teens to the Angola State Penitentiary untenable and disturbing, but ultimately ruled that the plan is legal. In her 64-page ruling, Judge Shelley Dick said, while locking children in cells at night at Angola is untenable, the threat of harm these youngsters present to themselves and others is intolerable. The untenable must yield to the intolerable.
And the judge, believe me, if she would have found a way, the opportunity to keep these kids out of Angola, she would have. But she looked at all the facts and all the evidence, and she realizes that's the only way to do it right now.
The Bridge City Youth Center is in State Senator Pat Connick's district, where residents have called for the prison to be closed after several escapes, including one instance where an escaped inmate shot and carjacked Scott Toops in New Orleans. Months later, Toops is still fighting for his life in the hospital.
This is going to separate the good from the bad, so to speak, and send a message to those who just have no regard for the health and safety of anybody else. And if you do hurt someone, you do destroy, you're going to go to Angola and be separated from the rest of the population.
Activists, families of the incarcerated teenagers, and attorneys have pushed back against the plan, saying the trauma of being housed at one of the nation's toughest prisons will be irreversible. One attorney told WWL-TV today that the judge's decision is disappointing, but that they will continue to look for ways to keep these teenagers out of Angola. Sam Winstrom, Eyewitness News.
And even with this ruling, the legal battle surrounding this entire case appears to be far from over. We still do not know when some of the teenagers could be moved.